What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery and got a little something cool for y'all. Today I'm going to be drawing a image I found of Marvin Gaye. Now usually when I do these you'll see a lot of me doing a lot of superheroes and supervillains from comic books and all that. But I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit this one time for the one time and do a little something special. Now for those who don't know, Marvin Gaye was a singer, musician from Washington D.C., my hometown. He and I were born and raised in Washington D.C. And obviously he was before my time. He was around before I was born. He died before I was born, but he was a very famous musician in the 60s and the 70s, especially the 70s. He came up with songs like "Let's Get It On." Like if you ever heard a song called "Let's Get It On" or "Get It Up," then you would know. Or "What's Going On." That's Marvin Gaye. And I decided to draw Marvin Gaye, this particular image of Marvin Gaye, because actually I had attempted to draw or paint Marvin Gaye before, and that was years ago, and it didn't come out like I wanted it to. So it always stuck in my mind that I had to get that back, so to speak. So I said one day I will I will get the courage to attempt to draw Marvin Gaye once again, and when I do, it's going to be epic. And I sat down and I proceeded to draw him, and it came out. It came out good. It came out the way I wanted it to. Now, like I said before, when I was drawing it in pencil. I was not liking how I was looking in pencil. It wasn't until I started to put the ink on it that it was coming out like I wanted it to. But at first I was getting real frustrated with it. Like in pencil, it just looks so ugly in pencil. But it comes out so well when I add color, when I put ink to it. I says, let me just calm down. Let me just proceed. And as long as I got all the details the way they should be, I'll be fine. So that's what happened now. But yeah, for those who haven't heard Marvin Gaye's music, do yourself a favor. If you're watching this video and you get to the point right here where I say go listen to Marvin Gaye, turn either pause this video or put up another screen and play his music. And all I gotta tell you is you're welcome. That's all I gotta say. You're welcome. And the thing about it is his music is what they call timeless, meaning that his music was good in the 70s and is good now, however you want it. So do yourself a favor. I mean, trust me, when I upload this, I really wish I could play his music as the background music to this video, but you know, due to copyright reasons, I can't really do that. So, oh well, there goes that. But trust me, if ever I get a chance if those who don't know who Marvin Gaye is, you may know his music, but you may not have known it was him. Trust me when I tell you. Go listen to his music, and all I can tell you is you're welcome. Now, his life was a very fascinating one. Like I said, he was born in Washington D.C. His father was a preacher, what they call PK, or preacher's kids, and you know he he was kind of grew up in the church, and kind of, I guess, I don't want to say rebelled against church music, but with him going into what's called secular music. Secular music pretty much means worldly music, music that isn't gospel. Okay, so once he did that, oh, this is coming out pretty good. Oh yeah, I like this. Well, we went off of that, but he still kept his gospel roots. He put, you can hear a lot of gospel influence in his music. So, let's see. And he's, his music is, his music is like a joy. Like, how there's certain musicians that when you hear their music, you can't help but move, you can't help but dance or whatever. His is that way too. Like, you can't. I don't know a person who's ever heard of "Get It Up" by Marvin Gaye and just stood still. Like that. That just don't happen. Like, when you hear his music, you're singing. Simple as that. You're going to sing his music, and you're going to try to hit every single high note, every ad lib, every background vocal. You're going to try to hit everything with his music just to get you in that mood. And he was he was pretty young when he died. He was killed by his father. His father actually shot him, and you know, unfortunately, but it was his music is timeless. Like I said, you listen to Marvin Gaye. Play this. Anybody who has a newborn child, and you want to introduce your child to some music, you either could put on Stevie Wonder or Marvin Gaye. Let your child's first musical experience be Stevie Wonder or Marvin Gaye. I promise you that music will carry that child for the rest of their life. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just letting you know something. Let's see. So yeah. Like, and he could sing, play instrument like you want. He could play piano very well. Play the drums. I call it piano, the drums, uh, like the guitar. I call those church instruments because anytime I've heard those instruments being played, it was always in the church. So I call them church instruments because you always hear them in the church. But he could play them all well. Like he's just good. He could just flat out sing. Like, he's just flat out wherever you are, get right down there and sing like you wouldn't believe. And as a child, I heard, I heard about Marvin Gaye, in D.C. because I say he's from D.C. Not from the DMV. He's actually from Washington D.C. You know, and I remember hearing stories, from my parents and stuff. Hanging out in the same areas and stuff, and him being big in D.C. and all that, and just and it made me always think, like, what would happen if he were not dead? Like, what if he was still alive today, making music? Like, what would have happened if Marvin Gaye had never died? Just make it think about some stuff. Like, because his music is just as powerful, if not more, now than it was back then. So, who knows what effects he would have had musically had he stayed alive. But you never know. They're probably, what's he drawing up? It's just the hat that he's wearing. Let's see. All right, and for his sweatshirt. Sorry if I sound, I'm just concentrating right now. So don't mind me. I'm just concentrating. Like, I wish I could play some music. Like, as I'm drawing this, I really wish I could. Dang it, YouTube! Can't let a brother groove, man. I can't get my groove on. I can't get my groove on. Why can't I get my groove on? For those who don't know who he is, it's Marvin Gaye, Marvin Gaye, Gaye, and just scroll down his discography and have yourself a blast. Alright, whatever kind of song you want. You want a party song? He got that. You want slow songs? He definitely got that. You want songs that make you think? He got that. Like, whatever you want, whatever kind of song you trying to hear, he got it. Let's see. Almost done. Almost done. Ooh, I bet you wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue. Some other guy you knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I love him more. Took me by surprise, I must say. When I found out yesterday, don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine? How much longer would you be mine? Hey, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. How much longer would you be my baby? That's the jam right there. That was young Marvin. Skinny Marvin. You could tell you from DC. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright, now I'm sign this here. Where's my pen? Okay. What's this? And this is 517. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Marvin Gaye. Hope you all enjoy this video. Leave a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll catch you all later. Peace.